It is inevitable that at some point in your life, you will feel lost and directionless and without purpose. And maybe that's you right now. And every time you try to change, you just end up quitting after a few days and you never really get anywhere. Stuck in that same loop of depression and anxiety and staying the same. It doesn't have to stay that way. You can change, you can accomplish those dreams, and it won't be easy, but it is possible. In order to learn how to move forward, you've got to understand how we got here in the first place. Number one, we are constantly distracted from looking inward, from achieving our goals, from reflecting, and sort of finding ourselves. Bombarded by fear-mongering from news sources.
Good evening and welcome to
Mr.
Tucker
President,
Carlson
you
tonight.
stand accused
The number of deaths
lying.
here in the United States.
Porn not only on the internet, but half-naked girls on Instagram and TikTok. And social media just keeps us glued to our phones day in and day night, mindlessly scrolling through TikTok and Instagram, just seeing for the next hit of dopamine. And then to top it off, video games and modern technology has advanced so far that we can be immersed in these worlds for hours and hours and hours on end without even realizing it. Now, I'm not saying that we should get rid of video games and social media altogether. I'm simply saying that these things keep us distracted from analyzing ourselves. And this is the really cool part. Your ability to change. Look at all the success stories from Bill Gates, Elon Musk, those types of like crazy tycoon-like figures. I need a good bagel. They all have one thing in common. They reached rock bottom before truly taking flight. Now, I'm not saying you have to go change the world here, but I'm saying that you sure as hell can change yourself. But the first thing you must do to actually change is my favorite thing that Jordan Peterson says. To take responsibility for your life. You can accomplish everything that you desire, but you're gonna have to work for it, and you're gonna have to take responsibility for your life. So now, let's implement a strategy to get there. Here are the 5 steps you could take at any point if you want to make a change in your life. Number 1, we've already set the realize you can change, but number 2 is probably the most important, and this one is setting a goal. When you set a goal, you set yourself up for success. What it does is it gives you an endpoint. It gives you something to wake up for in the morning, to be inspired by, to be motivated by, and to keep working hard even when it gets difficult to. Whether it's to buy that car you wanted since you're a kid, or maybe to lose 10 pounds by the end of the summer. Whatever your goal is, all that matters is that you have it and you keep working towards it, and it's in your mind constantly. The third step is to start acting like the people you aspire to be. If you want to be the type of person who works out every day, your goal should be to not skip a workout. If you want to be the type of person who is proud of the business that they built, you should be the person who goes to work every single day and works on your business up until 12 or 1 a.m. If you want to change your life, you should be the type of person who acts like they're happy and who acts like they are changing their life. One of the greatest quotes I ever heard was from Jordan Peterson. Treat yourself like someone you're responsible for. Once you build better habits, once you create better systems, you start going to the gym, you start eating healthy, you start reading, meditating, journaling, doing the things that you gotta do that will make you feel better, that is when success starts to set in. The fourth part about improving oneself is being able to reflect and correct course. Every Sunday, I look back at my week and look what I've done well. Where I've had some great successes, or maybe where I haven't done so well. I keep a journal. This keeps me accountable and allows me to reflect. Maybe you went to the gym only 3 times this week instead of 4 times. That's okay. You move forward, you realize you made a mistake, and you make sure it doesn't happen again. And then week by week, you'll be able to look back and see how much progress you made, and that automatically puts you closer to your goal, makes you happier, and displays your discipline. And finally, we've got the last tip, number 5, and this is staying consistent and moving forward no matter what. There will be days where you don't even want to crawl out of bed. You'll be so sore and so tired from the gym that all you want to do is sleep. There'll be days that you do not want to eat your chicken and rice and vegetables that you gotta eat, and all you want to do is eat junk food. But those days when you consciously choose to make the right decision, when you choose to put on your gym shoes, when you choose to eat the right food, in those days you choose good habits over bad ones, those are the days of true growth. If you stay consistent no matter what, you're gonna achieve your goals in no time. I think one of the best things you can do is look for guidance in other people. And for me, that's in the form of books. These are just some of my favorite books that have really changed my life. Good starting place I'd recommend for everyone is 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. If you want to get into Stoicism, which I highly recommend for anyone out there, Marcus Aurelius' Meditations is a perfect place to start. And if you really want to empower yourself, how to break through tragedy and sadness and suffering, Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl is perhaps the greatest book there is. And to quote one of my favorite authors, James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits, we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. There's a lot to learn out there, so just start small, just maybe a few pages every single day, and go for it. You have the capability to become whoever and whatever you put your mind to. After you realize that all these external distractions just keep you a slave to your vices, to pleasure, you could go create the vision that you seek. Build better habits, believe in yourself, believe in the universe and what it has in store for you, and go chase your dreams. You've only got one life, so why not go live it?